So we're gonna start with our bicep curls as usual. Pull the tummy in, shoulders nice and back, straight back. Let's do 3 sets, 8 of each, or whatever is best for you. If you can only manage 5, that's fine. So let's go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And then we're going to do our deltoids. It's a little harder, so if you can only do 4 of these, that's fine. I'm going to try for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And then bringing your weights to your shoulders, we'll go straight up. Tummy nice and tight. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. So now we're going to work on our tricep extension. For that, I like to come into the cow tabletop position. Having your arm at a 90-degree angle, and if this position doesn't work for you, you can do it sitting on the chair. Pull your tummy in nice and tight, arm at 90 degrees, and what we want to do is be squeezing the back of our arms, tighten up the arm muscles so it doesn't look so flabby. Trying to get my arms in shape here. Okay, so let's go. 8. 1, 2, tummy tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And now work on our butt cheek. So you could do this as squat, but I prefer coming from a tabletop position because my knees aren't that good at this stage. So extending one leg if you're in the tabletop, pull your tummy nice and tight, and then really squeeze your butt cheek in, your glutes in. Let's try for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. And now stretch it out in your child pose. Coming back to table, let's try the other side. Then that leg, pull the tummy in nice and tight. With your toes, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze the glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20, stretch it out. So our first set is done. Let's work on the second set. Shoulders back, but this time when our arms go up, we're going to be squeezing our shoulder blades together. So bicep curls, ready? 1, tummy tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deltoid. Tummy in tight, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And now we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together and then straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Back to do our tricep extensions. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Legs. Tummy in tight. Squeeze the glutes in. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one, 20. Stretch it out in your child pose. And the other side. Tummy in tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one, 20. Stretch it out. And then our last set. Tummy in tight. Bicep curls. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Deltoids. Shoulders back. Tummy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And now straight up. So bringing your elbows, squeezing them a bit together. We're going to go straight up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And our last set of tricep extension. Tummy in tight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze that 8. Arm 8. Squeeze in the back of the arm. Remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And this time we're going to come to the side, lying down on our side, and we're going to raise our legs up. 20. Ready? 1, 2, tummy in tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Squeeze the glutes. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one, 20. Oh, roll a little bit side to side. The hardest one. And the other side. Leg comfy on your side. Then the top leg, let's go. Remember, squeeze the glute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one, 20. Oh, rock it in. Okay, so we're done our weight, and we're going to be starting our yoga. These are really heavy. So if you guys, in case we're using the block, I don't know if we'll need it today, but if you have it handy, have your chair handy if you need it for your tree pose. I also have a stretchy band and a strap. And we kind of just want to settle ourselves into the present moment. So I find that after doing those leg lifts, my hips hurt a little bit. So you can just rock it out a little side to side. Be comfortable however you have to have your legs. And then we're going to listen to our Tibetan bowl to bring us to the present moment. One hand on the heart, the other under the abdomen, shoulders back, open the chest up, and we'll take about 5 deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one. And now place one hand on top of the head or your ear to your shoulder. And the other side. Come to center. So we've been asked to work on the neck a little bit. So instead of face massage, we're going to be doing our face yoga. So open up the mouth really wide and look up. And then close your mouth and grin and squint. And now turn your head to the side. Raise your chin up. Bring your bottom teeth on top of your top teeth. And this is called swan neck. It's a good exercise for the neck. And then come to center. Turn your head to the other side. Raise your chin up. Bring your bottom teeth on top of your top teeth. Release and come to center. Drop the chin to your chest. Roll your head to one side. And then roll it to the other side. Come to center. One more time on each side. And when you're done, come to center. Just roll our shoulders. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you're coming back. Squeezing them together. And then change direction. Let's just give our neck a bit of a massage and our shoulders, loosen up the muscles there. And then shake it out. Bring one arm across the chest, draw it in toward the chest, and circle your hand. And then change direction. So you can be doing all of this from a seated position on a chair. Take it out and the other side. Cross over, draw it in, circle the hand, and change direction. Give it a shake. Extend one hand in front of you. Lift your hand so your palm faces the sky. Draw that palm back towards your body, giving your arm a nice stretch. And then shake it out. The other side, extend. Lift. Draw the palm back towards the body. And release. Shake it out. So we're going to do our seated twist. It's also good for our neck. Take a deep breath in. You can do this from the chair as well. Take a deep breath in. Stretch the arm up. Exhale. Plant your hand behind you. Your hand could also be kind of hanging over the back of the chair. Bring your other hand outside of your knee. With a nice straight back, take a deep breath into the nose. Exhale everything to the mouth. And now squeeze and twist. Gazing over your shoulders. Be careful not to overstretch. It should not cause pain. And remember, you're still breathing. Just breathing shallowly. And then slowly and carefully come back to center. Take a deep breath at center. Stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale and pull forward. And come to center. The other side. Deep breath in. Stretch up. Exhale. Plant the hand behind. Hand outside of the knee. With a nice straight back. Deep breath in. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist. Gazing over the shoulders. Careful not to overstretch. And now slowly and carefully unwind. Come back to center. Deep breath here. Stretch up. Exhale, pull forward. And come to center. You're going to stretch one arm out to the side and the other towards the side. Looking up, keep your lips together. And the other side. Come to center. Place your fingers behind your back. You can interlace your fingers. Draw your chin into your chest. Stretch the neck out. Come to center, drop your arms, open your chest up, drop your head back, keep your lips together. And come to center. We're going to come into our tabletop position. So, just a reminder, knees directly under hips, wrists under shoulders, and we'll start with our cat and cow, starting with cow. Take a deep breath in, rock the belly, raise the head. You can also do this from a chair, sitting down. And then exhaling, arch that back, draw the chin in, into your chest, drop in the belly, come back to cow, exhale, back to cat. Inhale, back to cow, and back to cat. Press the chin right in. And then come back to tabletop. Bring your knees so that they're touching. And we're going to stretch your hips out. So drop your hips to one side. Stretch it out. I'm hearing all my bones cracking in, my spine cracking. Come to center on the other side. Come back to center one more time on each side. And the other side. And come to center. So we always like to practice some balance here, getting our balance settled. Extend one leg. Hold the tummy in tight, squeeze the glutes. And flex the foot. Extend your other arm. If you want to take it to the next step, bend that leg, reach around, grab your foot, kick into your hand, otherwise stay where you are. And then release, stretch it out in your child's pose. Come back. Other side, extend the leg. Tummy in nice and tight. Flex the foot, extend your opposite arm. Really squeeze those glutes. If you want to challenge yourself, bend that leg, catch the foot, into the hand. And release. Stretch it out in child's pose. We're going to do something different with child's pose today. So taking your hand, bring them behind your head, rock your head right to the mat, and put your hands in a prayer position. It kind of helps to stretch the neck out a bit more like this. Press your elbows into the mat and press your palms together. And release. Come back to tabletop. And then we'll do our regular wide knee chest. So open up the knees. Sink back on your heels. Extend your arms as far as they'll go. Hands open wide. If you can, reach your forehead to the mat. And then envision that beautiful earth energy coming into the hands, coming into your third eye, rippling through your body until it reaches your toes. And then give your toes a little wiggle. And come back to tabletop. We're going to come into our down dog, or if you prefer to stay in tabletop, stretch one leg out at a time, like that. Or tuck your toes, raise your hips up, coming into your down dog. Pedal your legs here. Pull your tummy in nice and tight, bring your chin to your chest, press your heels towards the mat. Release the head, give it a shake. Look forward, walk or hop to the top of your mat. And then come all the way up to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. And let's just give it a shake and a twist. Opening up the legs, put a bend in the knees. Let's do our big circle. If you need to for balance, hold on to your chair. You can be holding on to your chair here. And then change direction. Last one. And then make your way to center. Extend one leg to the side, circle here 3 times. Change direction. Draw the leg in and twist out. Other side. And then 3 times the other way. Draw it in, twist out. Extend one leg, point your toes, flex your foot. Point and flex, point and flex. And last time, point and flex and circle the foot. Then change direction. And draw it in and twist it. Other side. Extend, point the foot, back. Point, back, point, like last time. Point, back, circle the foot. And then change direction. And draw it in and twist it. So we'll be swimming arms today. So front crawl. Really put your whole body into it. Add a little bit of a twist. And then we're going to change direction. Back stroke. Okay, consistent. Shake it out, twist it out. So let's do our stomach vacuum now before I forget. So the stomach vacuum. The whole purpose of stomach vacuum is to shrink the size of our waist, shrink our tummy. So have your legs so that they're more than hip distance apart. Put a bend in the knee. Your fingertips, press them behind your ears. Now, I'll flip up my top so you can see a little bit better how I'm going to work my stomach here. I want you to be really careful when we come into the twist not to pull any muscle. So don't pull more than you need to go in the twist. So we're going to do a little pranayama here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward the spine. Suck the belly up under the ribs without breathing and twist. Hold your breath until you need to take a breath. When you need to take a breath, stop, release, shake it out, twist it out. Let's try that again. A little bend in the knees, fingers behind the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything. Draw the belly button in toward the spine, up under the ribs, and twist until you need to take a breath. And release. Give it a shake and a twist. So this is called the stomach vacuum. You're sucking in that tummy. Let's try it again. Last time. Bend in the legs, fingers behind the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward the spine. Suck it under the ribs and twist. And take your breath. Shake it out. So we always want to do some memory work. So for memory work, take your left arm, cross it over your chest, grasp your earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward. Other arm crosses over, grasp the earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. Bring your legs in so that you can come into your chair pose. And just a reminder, don't hang your knees over your toes, but rather stick your bum back so you don't add extra pressure to your knees. So let's go for 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. And shake it all out. So, we're ready for our sun salutation. You can have your chair handy anytime you need to stretch out, or you need to do the whole sun salutation with your chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's take a deep breath in. Stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale and pull forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Your knees don't have to be straight. Your legs can have a bend in them. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, come all the way back up. Stretch up. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step one leg back. And then the other leg back. Coming into your high plank or dropping your knees. Wiggle your elbows so the inside face forward. Inhale, shift your whole body forward, and then chaturanga down. Now come up to your low cobra, so you don't put any pressure on the hand. It's all from your chest and your breastbone. Or push all the way up if your back can handle it into your full cobra. Gazing upwards, lift together. Or raise your knees off the ground for upward facing dog. Then tuck your toes, raise your hips up, and pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat, bring the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in, raise your right leg up, and take a giant step forward. And then raise up into your warrior one. So you want to have your hips shifted forward, your back foot at the 45-degree angle, front knee over ankle, or if your knees give you trouble, have your legs straight. Or have your hand on your chin. Lift your toes back, plant them down. Draw that earth energy to the feet up to the core, and this is shooting it out to the fingertips to the universe. And then you can swing your arms behind you, catch your elbows, straighten up your front leg, deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth, hold forward. If you need to, hold onto your chair or drop your fingers to the mat. Just keep your head nice and loose. Give it a shake if you can. And then come back up. You can put the bend back in your front leg and come back into warrior one. And then open into warrior two. So for warrior two, change the angle of the back foot. It's now parallel to the back of the mat. Your front knee is still over your ankle if your knee can take that. Gaze over your front fingertips, lift your toes up, set them down. Draw that earth energy into the feet up to the core. Tucking your tailbone, sucking your abs. Lift your front palm and draw it up. Gazing upward. Warrior reverse warrior. If you want, you can take your other hand, wrap it around the back of your body and catch your front thigh. As you gaze up, make sure your lips are together. And release. Come back to warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here, into the nose, out to the mouth. Let's put a bend back in the leg and come into our extended side angle pose. So dropping your front arm so your palm is facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear. This is extended side angle pose. And then come back. Warrior two, straighten up your front leg. Take a deep breath here, into the nose, out to the mouth. Shift the body forward and come into triangle pose. Sink a little deeper. At the waist, pivot into airplane pose. Then continue to pivot into your revolved triangle pose. Come back to airplane. Come back to triangle. Remember, you can't do everything, just modify. Think a little deeper if you can. Lift your front palm so it faces forward and draw it up, coming into reverse triangle, gaze up. And now we're going to cartwheel our arms back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank or drop your knees. Swivel your elbows on the inside, face forward. Inhale, body forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down. And pedal here. Pause, push both heels down, tapping the chin into the chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath and raise your left leg up. And take that giant step forward. Come up into your warrior one. Back to a 45-degree angle. Shift it forward. Knees over ankle. If you can do that, raise your arms up. Lift your toes up, clamping down. Draw that earth energy into the feet, up to the core. And envision shooting it out to your fingertips. And then swing your arms behind you, touch your elbows, straighten up your front leg. Deep breath here. Exhale, fold forward. You can drop your fingertips to the mat or hold on to your chair or remain with your elbows behind your back. And then slowly come up. Coming back into warrior one. Opening up into warrior two. Back foot, 90 degree, parallel to the back of the mat. Front knee over ankle. Lift the toes up, clamping down. Draw that earth energy into the feet, up to the core, tucking the tailbone, tucking the abs. Give your glutes a firm squeeze. Lift your front palm and draw it up. For reverse warrior, if you like, take your other arm, bring it around your back, and see if you can reach for your front thigh. That's just an added step you don't need to do. Let's bring this forearm to rest on our thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear for extended side angle pose. And then come back to your warrior two, straighten up the front leg, deep breath here, inhale, go to the left. Shift forward, come into triangle pose. Think a little deeper. At the waist, pivot into airplane, and then continue to pivot into revolved triangle, and then come back to airplane. And then come back to triangle. Think a little deeper. Lift your bottom palm and draw it up for a reverse triangle. Cartwheel your arms back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Or drop your knees. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And pedal your legs here. nice and tight. Push both heels down to the mat, bring the chin into the chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take your right leg, raise it up, bend your right leg, and then stack your hip. And then bring your knee in towards your nose, push off the ball of your back foot, or modify as best you can. And then swing your right knee forward, so it lands outside of your right wrist. Slide the other leg back. Now, not everyone will be able to do this. We're coming into our proud pigeon. If proud pigeon doesn't work for you, you bring your back knee to touch your front foot. This is deer pose. If deer pose doesn't work for you, try cobbler's pose. It's also called bound angle pose. Soles of your feet together, hands on your feet. When we fold forward in our pigeon, you will fold forward, pressing your elbows into your thigh. So when you're in your proud pigeon, you can either come to your fingertips or your palms can be flat. Sometimes you might want to feel your foot is not far enough forward, so you can kind of inch that foot forward. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in, exhale, and pull down, placing your head on your block, your forehead on your block, or stack your fist, and place your forehead on your feet. So we remain in a pigeon pose for about 1 minute to really loosen the hip joints up. You kind of need to do that after doing leg lifts. I'll time it to 1 minute. Then you can push back up into your proud pigeon. You can remain in the proud pigeon, or you can come to king pigeon. So if you're coming to king pigeon, bring up your left leg, reach around and grab that foot. Otherwise, stay where you are. You can grab the inside or the outside of the foot. Your front hand can be flat, or you can tend your fingertips. And then release. And bring your knees together. We'll just stretch out our back a little bit. Place your hand on your lower back, open the chest up and look up for your camel pose. So we'll try that again on the other side. Pigeon pose on the other side. Come to tabletop and step back into your high plank. Wherever your knees drop. Swivel your elbows so the inside stays forward. Inhale, twist forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal here. Suck that tummy in. Pause, push both heels down, bring the chin into the chest. Take a deep breath, raise the left leg up, put a bend in the leg, and then stack your hip. And then bring that knee in toward your nose, push off the ball of your right foot, and then swing that knee so it lands outside of your left wrist. Slide the other leg back. Push up into your proud pigeon. You can shift your front foot forward if you like, or you can come into your come into your cobbler's or bound angle pose. Both of your feet together, straight back, hands on the feet, and then elbows in. And sinking forward. So let's come down into our fatigue pose. Forehead on your block or on your pieces. I'm timing it for 1 minute here. And then push up into your proud pigeon, or you can come into king pigeon, raising up your right leg, reach front, grab your right foot inside or outside of the foot, draw it in. Front hand flat or extend your hand. And release, coming back into our camel pose. This time we can come into a full camel or just place your hands on your lower back, open your chest up beyond the balls of your feet and drop your head back. If you're coming into your full camel, reach back, grab the top of your heels or rest your fingertips on the top of your heels. Head back, lift together. And then come back. Since we want to pay attention to our shoulders and neck today, we'll go into our rabbit pose. So for rabbit, flatten your feet out. Place your forehead or sort of the top of your head to your mat. Reach back, grab your heels. Raise your hips up. Really pull and stretch the neck and the shoulders here. And release. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time. Let's start it. No, we fell back 10 minutes ago. So we're gonna come into our tabletop, tuck the toes, raise your hips up, walk forward, and we're ready for our tree pose and our moon salutation. I might run over time today because I do want to do cow face pose for our shoulders. So if you need your chair, grab your chair. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths here at heart center. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. Take a deep breath and stretch the arms all the way up. And then float your arms down. You can have one hand on the chair. The other hand, bring to your knee, bring your knee out to the side. Then slide your foot in. You can keep your toes on the mat, or you can raise it to your calf, or you can tuck it into your thigh. If you want to keep your hand on the chair, that's fine. If you want to grow your branches, that's fine. Or you can make a mudra with your fingers, or bring your hands to heart center, or raise your mudra up. And then if you want to try a half lotus, you could grab your foot there and bring it here. and release. Shake it out. Let's try the other side. Deep breath in, stretch up, float the arms down. Catch one of your legs, bring it out to the side, slide your foot in. You can remain right here, or raise your foot to your calf, or tuck it into your thigh. When you're ready and steady, grow your branches. So, I'm having trouble with my contact today, so my balance is off. You can make the mudra with your fingers, or at heart center. Or you can bring your foot to a half lotus, if you like. And give it a shake and a twist. Deep breath and stretch up. Interlace your fingers above your head. Stretch your finger pointers up or your index fingers. Tilt to one side. Take your outside leg. Right, cross it over. Gaze neutral or look up. And then the other side. So come to center. Tilt the other way. Outside leg. Cross it over. Gaze neutral or look up. And come to center, star pose, and then catch your fingers behind your back. Interlace your fingers behind your back, draw your hands down, open the chest and drop the head back, lips together. Come to center, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, fold forward, draw your arms up towards the sky, take your head a shake. Release your arm. Take one hand, bring it outside the opposite ankle, touch the other arm up, gaze neutral or look up. And then we're going to change sides. Come to center, grab your elbows, drop your head, sway side to side. Deep breath and stretch up. Hands together. We're going to come all the way down. You have a little pad for one knee. Place your knee on that pad or folded towel. I got mine today. Stretch your opposite leg out. You can lift your foot up and draw your toes towards your body so you're really giving your leg a nice stretch. Slide your foot a little bit more down the mat if you're not feeling enough of a stretch. And then let's switch sides. Lift your foot up. Draw the toes towards your body. You can slide your foot down a bit more down the mat. And then we're going to work on cow face pose. So bring your legs in. You can be sitting, you can do it on a chair if you like. You could be sitting in a hero's pose. So for heroes, we roll our calves out of the way and we sit down. You could be sitting on a block or a stool. Grab your strap, your stretchy band, or if your arms are long, you don't need it. If not, you're just going to use your hands and stretch as far back as you can. So you can remain in your hero's pose, or you can come into cow face leg. So if you're coming into cow face leg, you're going to bring your knees on one side of your block, and then take your outside leg and cross it over. And then sit back. But this is the more advanced pose, so don't worry if you can't do cow face. So you sit back on your block. You don't actually need a block, but I like to be on the block. It's called cow face because when you look down, it kind of, your knees look like the snout of the cow and your feet look like the ears. So if you've got a strap, take your strap in the same arm that your leg is up on top and drop it behind you. Reach around, grab that strap. Walk your hands towards each other. Open up the chest nice and wide. Kind of chill back a little bit and take about 5 deep breaths here. Into the nose, out through the mouth. Take your last deep inhale and exhale. And then fold forward. And release. So we'll switch sides if you're in your hero's pose, that's fine. If you want to continue with your cow face, you're gonna rock forward. Bring our knees on the other side of the block if you happen to be using the block. Outside leg, cross over and sit back. So your opposite leg should be on top, and you can be sitting on your block or you're still in your hero's pose. Take your strap, or if you don't have enough to stretch your arms, some people's arms are long enough, they don't need a strap anyway. So drop your strap behind you, reach down, grab the strap, walk your hands towards each other. Or maybe you can even hook your own fingers into each other. Open the chest nice and wide. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. In the nose, out to the mouth. Kind of open that chest and tilt the head back a little bit. Take your last deep inhale and exhale. And pull forward. And release. And our last pose for the day will be bridge pose. So let's stretch out. Full body stretch, arms over the head. And tuck your hands under your hips. We'll do abs right after this. And when, actually you don't have to tuck the hands under the ribs. Bend your leg. Take your fingertips and touch your heels. Bridge pose. When you're ready, raise your hips straight up and roll your shoulders underneath you. If you can do it, interlace your fingers underneath you, push your fists into the back, keep your legs parallel. And then slowly come down. Stretch your arms over your head, stretch your legs out, full body stretch, and we'll do one more time bridge pose. So just adapt according to your body. So bending the legs, your fingertips should touch your heels. Raise your hips up, roll your shoulders underneath you, interlace your fingers under your hips, or just press your hands into the mat. And then press your hips in. Keep your legs straight. If you want to come into a wheel pose instead, you would bring your butt a little bit closer to your heels and open your legs a bit more, bringing your fingertips to your shoulders, pressing up your hips, and then pushing into your wheel. And then coming down, we're ready for our ab work. So full body stretch here. Take your hands, tuck them underneath your hips. And then raise your legs up. And we're gonna lower for a count of 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross your legs for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock it side to side. And then raise your legs back up. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulsing your legs up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in. Rock it side to side. Raise the legs up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your knees in. Rock side to side. You can keep rocking, or if you can do it one more time, join us. Raise the legs up. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. Bring your feet up so that they're parallel to the floor. Wrap the outside of your feet. You're in your laughing baby pose. And then give a little rock side to side. Stretch the arms overhead. Point the feet. Relax the arms on either side of you. Bend your legs. Bring your knees into your chest. Stretch your arms out. And then drop your knees to one side. Look to the opposite arm. If you prefer to cross your legs or intertwine your legs, you can do that. And then the knees come to center. Bring your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Open up your arms, drop your knees to the other side. Or cross your legs and drop them, or intertwine your legs and drop them. Gaze to your opposite arm. And then release, arms overhead, pointing the legs. Rest your arms on either side of you. Just rest here for just a 1 minute shavasana. So take a deep breath here. Envision breathing in love from the universe and exhaling any tension that might be left in your body. And then take another deep breath in. Breathe in love from the universe and exhale your own loving, peaceful vibrations to the world and the universe. Feel your arms and legs melting into the earth. Envision me placing my hands on your shoulders and pressing against your shoulders. So just press your shoulders down into the mat and then release your shoulders. Envision the gravity of the earth pulling your body down towards the center of the earth. Envision your body melting into the earth. So we're beginning with the sound of the bell, and we're going to end it with the tin shot symbol. Just rest here for 1 minute. begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet, and then draw your knees into your chest. Give a gentle sway side to side. Rock into your fetal position. And when you're ready, push up into your comfortably seated position. And I forgot to ring our cymbals, so we'll ring it now. So I'm going to unmute you. Don't go yet, Robert. So from my heart to yours, namaste.